Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic, commonly known as the Glorious Tooth Temple, is a Buddhist temple in Kandy, Sri Lanka. It is located in the royal palace complex of the former kingdom of Kandy, which houses the relic of the tooth of the Buddha. Since ancient times, the relic has played an important role in local politics because it is believed that whoever holds the relic holds the governance of the country. The relic was historically held by Sinhalese kings. The Temple of the Tooth is a World Heritage Site mainly due to the temple and the relic. Bhikkhus of the two particular chapters, the Malwathu chapters and Asgiri chapters, conduct daily worship in the inner chamber of the temple. Rituals are performed 3 times daily: at dawn, at noon, and in the evenings. On Wednesdays, there is a symbolic bathing of the relic with a herbal preparation made from scented water and fragrant flowers called Nanamora Mangalaya. This holy water is believed to contain healing powers and is distributed to those present. The temple sustained damage from bombings by JVP in 1989, and by Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam in 1998. However, it was fully restored each time. After the parinirvana of Gautama Buddha, according to the legend, the tooth relic was preserved in Kalinga and smuggled to the island by Princess Hemamali and her husband, Prince Dantha, on the instructions of her father King Guhasiva. Hemamali hid the relic in her hair on the way to the island. They landed on the island in Lankapatana during the reign of Sirameghavana of Anuradhapura, 301–328, and handed over the tooth relic. The king enshrined it in Megagiri Vihara, present-day Isaramunia, in Anuradhapura. Safeguarding the relic was the responsibility of the monarch from then. Therefore, over the years, the custodianship of relic came to symbolize the right to rule the island. Therefore, reigning monarchs built the tooth relic temples quite close to their royal residences, as was the case during the times of the Anuradhapura kingdom, kingdom of Polonnaruwa, and kingdom of Dambadeniya. During the era of the kingdom of Gampala, the relic was housed in Niyamgampaya Vihara. It is reported in the messenger poems such as Hamsa, Jira, and Salalahini that the temple of tooth relic was situated within the city of Sri Jayawadinpura Kotte when the kingdom of Kotte was established there. During the reign of Dharmapala of Kotte, the relic was moved and was hidden in Dulgamuwa Vihara, Ratnapura, in a grinding stone. It was brought to Kandy by Hirapitiya Diyawadana Rala and Devanagala Rathnalankara Thera. King Vimala Dharmasuriya I built a 2-story building to deposit the tooth relic, and the building is now gone. In 1603, when the Portuguese kingdom invaded Kandy, it was carried to Meda Mahanawara in Dumbara. It was recovered in the time of Rajasinha II, and it has been reported that he reinstated the original building or built a new temple. The present-day Temple of the Tooth was built by Veera Narendra Sinha. The octagonal Patharipua and moat were added during the reign of Sri Vikrama Rajasinha. The royal architect Devendra Mulacharya is credited with building the Patharipua. Originally it was used by the king for recreational activities, and later it was offered to the tooth relic. It now houses the temple's library. The temple was attacked in 1989 by the militant organization Janatha Vimukthi Peramuna, JVP. It had the intention of capturing the relic, and in 1998 by the militant organization Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, LTTE. This attack damaged the front side of the royal palace. The brick wall which runs along the moat and the Bogambara lake is known as Water Waves Wall. Holes in this wall are built to light coconut oil lamps. The main entrance gate which lies over the moat is called Mahawahakata. At the foot of Mahawahakata steps, there is a Sandakata Pahana, moonstone, which is carved in Kandyan architectural style. Mahawahakata was totally destroyed in a 1998 bomb blast and rebuilt afterward along with Sandakata Pahana. Other stone carvings. Elephants are depicted in stone on either side of the entrance. A Makara Torana and 2 guardian stones are placed on top of the staircase. The Huishi drummer's chamber is situated in front of the main shrine. The 2 stories of the main shrine are known as Pal Malaya, lower floor, and Udu Malaya, upper floor, or Wida Hatina Maligawa. The doors of the Wida Hatana Maligawa are ivory carvings. The actual chamber in which the tooth relic is kept is known as the Handan Kunama. The golden canopy over the main shrine and the golden fence which encircles the temple complex was built in 1987 by then Prime Minister Ranasinghe Premadasa. The tooth relic is encased in 7 golden caskets which are engraved with precious gemstones. The casket represent a stupa. The procession casket which is used during the Kandy Asala Parahara is also displayed in the same chamber. The royal palace is situated to the north of the temple. John Pybus, who was on an embassy in 1762, gives a detailed description on the royal palace. Vikramabahu III of Gampala, r. 1356–1374, and Sena Samatha Wikramabahu of Kandy, r. 1469–1511, built royal palaces on this site. Vimala Dharmasuriya I of Kandy undertook various decorations to the palace. The Dutch Orientalist Philippus Baldius visited the palace with General Gerard Peters Hulft in 1656. The royal residence was known as Maha Wasala in Sinhalese starting in the Polonnaruwa period. The royal palace is also known as Maligawa Palace. There were 3 wahakatas and an 8 feet, 2.4 meters, high wall used as main entrances. The section of the palace facing the Natha de Vale is said to be the oldest. During the beginning of the British period, it was used by government agent Sir John D'Oyly, 1st Baronet, of Kandy. Successors of D'Oyly have continued to use it as their official residence. Today it is preserved as an archaeological museum. Yulpen J and Queen's Palace are the associated buildings of the palace. The audience hall or Magal Maduwa is where the Kandyan kings held their court. It was completed during the reign of Sri Vikrama Rajasinha. The carvings of the wooden pillars which support the wooden roof are an example of wood carving of the Kandyan period. Sri Rajadi Rajasinha of Kandy built it in 1783. The hall was renovated for the reception of arrival of Albert Edward, Prince of Wales in 1872. Originally the hall was 58 by 35.6 feet, 17.7 meters times 10.9 meters. After renovation, its length was extended by an additional 31.6 feet, 9.6 meters. Other nearby building to the halls believed to be demolished during the British rule. The audience hall was the venue where the Kandyan Convention was drawn up. It was where the convention was read out to the people and where the conference about the convention was held on the 2nd of March 1815. That space was later used to erect the Kandy Kachcheri and Kandy Supreme Court. Today it is used for state ceremonies and conserved under the Department of Archaeology. Mahamaluwa is public who came to see the annual Asala Parahara. Today it contains a statue of Maduma Bandera, the memorial of which contains the skull of Kepatipola Disawe. Another attraction, the statue of Princess Himamali and Prince Dantha are also located here.